Hey family, hello everyone. I'm doing a requested celebrity reading. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out and much love to my channel member, Tarot Destiny. Thank you, my sister, for showing me love by supporting me and becoming a member. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, shout out to Tarot Destiny. Also, I would like to give a shout out to the one that has made this video possible. They had requested this video. I want to give a shout out to Scooby Doo, better known as Tamika. Thank you, Scooby Doo, for that donation. I really appreciate you. So, for anybody who would like for me to do, and I'm starting this new year, for anyone who would like for me to do a requested reading here on my YouTube platform, I will honor it with a donation, okay? No less than $10. And I also include your request. I will definitely honor your requested reading, okay? So also shout out to Scooby Doo. Thank you. I appreciate you for that donation. So that being said, let me see here. Anyway, Scooby Doo wanted me to do a requested reading on Zayn Malik. I was looking for the full. Let me see. Give me a minute. Scooby Doo must have deleted because I don't see it. Okay, I see it here. Hold on. Okay, Scooby Doo wants a reading on Harry Styles and Taylor Russell. Okay, and Harry Styles and Zane. All right, I got you. I got you. I got you. So I will start on the requested reading on Harry Styles and Zane, and then the next reading will be on Harry Styles and Taylor Russell. Pretty much like an update reading, okay? Because I've done one on Patreon. I'm no longer active on Patreon right now. So if anybody interested in Patreon, please do not go to Patreon, okay? I'm currently not active on Patreon. And if there's anybody that's hold on, let me turn this down. Oh, y'all like my cute little hummer fires. I'm gonna turn it down real quick. Let me see. Cause it's really going. You hear me? It turns all kind of colors. All right. I decided to turn it off right now. Anyway, what was I saying? I apologize. But anyway, for those that are still active on my Patreon, just go ahead on and cancel because I will not be uploading anything else on Patreon, okay? But I appreciate y'all for supporting me. I'm sending you all much love. Thank you so much. If anything, you would like to join my membership, which is cheaper than Patreon. The membership is just $4.99 a month, okay? And remember, anyone who joined my membership on my channel, if you want to put a requested reading in, I won't charge for that because you are a member, okay? All right. So I just want to make sure I'm reading your request well. Okay, so I'm going to do a um requested. I'm gonna start off doing Harry and Zane, okay? And I've done one on Harry and Zane on my Patreon. That was like December the 13th, I believe. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put it out there what came out of that reading that I remember when it comes to these two. Um, in that reading, you know, I really cannot tell you what jumped off between these two, with Harry and Zayn. Let me just say that it looked like some kind of disagreement, misunderstandings. That's pretty much what I was getting with these two. And also ego is playing a part as well. I feel like what one wanted out of the relationship or out of this equation, the other was not ready nor willing. Okay, I let y'all be the judge who that is. And they pretty much went their separate ways. But it seemed like there was no closure. I cannot tell you that these two have actually hooked up behind the scenes. Because what I got out of that reading in December, it seems like they were looking for a sign, or at least say one of them was looking for a sign from the other. I know they speak to each other through their music. Okay, they came by my reading, but the fact that Harry Styles is presently, singing Taylor Russell, um, Zane is taking a step back, meaning during that time when I did a reading on Zane, I didn't see him at the time trying to reach out to Harry. Okay. And it also seemed with Harry energy, he was trying to move forward. He wasn't really trying to look back. Let me just say that. And also in that reading, it seemed like Harry Style and Taylor energy was pretty much off and on, off and on, off and on for whatever reason, okay? And I look at it due to the fact that he does a lot of traveling. But that's all I'm going to say when it comes to those two. I will after this reading, okay, on Zane and Harry. I will. The next one's going to be on Harry Style and Taylor, so I can see what kind of update energy I'm getting about those two. Okay. So real quick, I'm looking at Zane image because I want to do one at a time. Okay. I'm looking at Zane image, and I'm going to ask the question: what are Zane thoughts about Harry Styles? Okay. What are Zane's present thoughts about Harry Styles? Mm. That's my spirit guide connect with Zayn Malik. Spirit guide seeking clarity about Zayn Malik. What are his present? What are Zane's present thoughts about Harry Styles? What are Zane's present thoughts about Harry Styles? And it's crazy. Some of the messages that are coming out now came out also when I did the reading on these two on Patreon. So their relationship is very complicated. Okay, it's very complicated. So I asked the question, what are Zane's thoughts about Harry Styles? I have here, I can't make a decision, whatever that means to Zane. Could it be he can't make a decision what he really, really wants, or if he wants to, move forward as far as pursuing a relationship with him? And maybe he has mixed feelings, okay? We all know that Zane comes from a very religious background. So, of course, he's very private. But it has here, I can't make a decision. I feel like he's having mixed feelings and he's not really quite sure of what he wants. I have here, it hurts so much. So obviously he's still carrying those old feelings. And for me to see this right here, because it has been some years, okay? It has been some years since these two have gone their separate ways. You would think that they would keep up behind the scenes as far as communicating, but it looked like they're keeping their distance from each other for whatever reason. But it has here, it hurts so much. So he hasn't really resolved his feelings yet. Okay. So it looked like in the near future, these two needs to come together and issue out any of their, you know, issues with each other, okay? Come clean. Anyway, it hurts so much. And it has here, don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. Now, I have not been following this group when they were together, so I'm not really sure what this means. But something like this did come out when I did a reading on Harry and Zane on Patreon, okay? But obviously, allegedly, Zane did not like the way Harry was treating him. Um, and let me put a disclaimer: I did not do it earlier. Whatever you see and hear in this reading concerning Zane and Harry Styles, it is not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. So anyway, don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. So to me, when I see a message like this, I think about someone that feels overlooked. Okay. I think about someone that feels taken for granted, overlooked, taken for granted, and possibly disrespected. It just depends on what this means to Zane concerning Harry Styles. Now it could be overlooked. That's somebody that's ignoring you. Okay. I want to put that in the bag. And this is the bag. Don't put up with my BS. I'm asked the question one more time. Seeking additional clarity about Zane and Harry Styles. Seeking additional clarity about Zane and Harry Styles. If Zane could talk to Harry face to face, what would he say to him? What are Zane's deep thoughts about Harry Styles? If he could talk to him face to face, what would he say to him? Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. Now they're random messages because they just fell out, but I feel like it's something to it. Okay, and I might reshuffle so I can see if anything else is going to come back out. So I asked the question: if Zane could face Harry Styles face to face, what would he say to him? Okay, I feel lonely. I want to be different. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. No one understands me but you. Now, this is definitely confirmation. I need to figure myself out. This is someone that's trying to figure out what they want, okay? Their passion is too much. Why do I feel this way? I'm sorry, I read it wrong. Why do I feel this way? What do you feel, Zane? It looks like he's confused, having a lot of mixed feelings. The heat between us is intense. Don't wait for me, please. This is someone telling the other to move on. And I don't understand. That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to reshuffle. Hmm. If Zane was face to face with Harry Styles, what is it that he would want him to know? If Zane was face to face with Harry Styles, what is it that he would want him to know? Ooh, it came out too fast. And from what I'm seeing here, it wasn't just one sided. It's not so much of Harry was the issue. Zane, we all know Zane has issues as well. Let me just say that, okay? So somewhere they sort of crash. Let me just say when it comes to that so-called special relationship that they had with each other, okay? And for the most part, I feel like it was due to disagreements. They wasn't seeing eye to eye about certain things. And this is the back. Why do I feel so lost? I have here, I'm stuck in visions of us together. So let me say this. I don't think that Zane is, you know, GAY, okay? I feel that he's bi. Okay, that's just my intuitive insight with him. But when it comes to Harry, I feel like out of all the guys that he have crossed paths with, Harry came closer than any of them, and he formed some kind of bond and connection with him. And it may have been something new to him, and he felt confused about it and didn't know how to, you know, um, I feel like he was very confused. Let me just say that when it comes to his feelings. But anyway, I'm stuck in visions of us together. But the word I'm looking for was he didn't know how to handle it. That's the word I'm looking for. I cry at night. And then maybe he also just missed their friendship, their close bond. I can't express myself. Drugs and alcohol, and we know that this played a part with Zane in the past. I don't know if Harry dibble dabbles in alcohol or drugs, but anyway, this is playing a part in Zane energy as well. Okay, it's all too much. I need to hold my, I need to hold back my true feelings for you. So if anybody think that Zane and Harry were not close, think again. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. Will this pain ever stop? And see, Zane, I'm not saying that he drinks now or do drugs now, but I know in the past when I used to do readings on him, I would pick up on, drinking and all of that. Zane is someone, not only is he private, I picked up on, but also he's someone that's self medicated as well. When he's feeling stressed out or whatever, having a hard time, he would self medicate. So that's why we saw the drugs and alcohol here. But anyway, will this pain ever stop? Cause see, the feel is to heal, and if you're doing a lot of self medicating, you're trying to numb it, but it ain't going nowhere. I can't talk to you right now. So it's like you want to reach out, but he's not. I think about it, he has a lot going on with him right now. Or maybe he has his reasons for not reaching out right now. They have hurt me. So I can imagine him meeting up with Harry and he's like, look, you hurt me. The way I have treated you was wrong. So I feel like on both ends, not only, did Harry feel, I'm sorry, did Zane feel some type of way about Harry, but also Zane know that he plays a part as well. Okay. This is him looking at, well, I want to say this is him in victim mode, really, because it says the way. Well, no, 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 not really. It says the way I have treated you was wrong. So this is him pretty much owning his shit. Okay, so I can see him coming clean if him and Harry were to meet up. I can see him coming clean and say, well, you know what, you done your part, but I've done my part in this as well, okay? The way I have treated you is wrong, and I can't come to you now. So I think about if Harry did decide to reach out to Zane for whatever reason. Maybe Zane's too busy right now. I don't know. I'm going to use this real quick, and then I want to see the energies of Harry Styles' thoughts about Zane. Okay, seeking clarity on the energies of Zane and Harry Styles. Seeking clarity on the energies of Zane and Harry Styles. Seeking clarity on the energies of Zane and Harry Styles. Now let me say this. I, I never say what a person won't do. Okay, even though it looked like these two are, you know, doing their own thing. Let me just say that. Harry's busy, Zane busy. Zane is dating, Harry is dating, but I never say that these two are not secretly hooking up. Okay, because I would be lying. Who knows what an individual would do if a situation present itself. Okay, but see, a lot of this could be past energies. Right here says honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. But when I get a message like this, I think about somebody's traveling to go see the other. See that? I think about somebody's traveling to go see the other. And then this says caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. This somebody has come to some information and they're very upset about it. Okay. And who knows, maybe when they reach their destination, maybe they could have solved something, you know. But anyway, it has here caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So I think about Zane coming to some information that he's upset about. And it has here, it's not the right time. So with that being said, with these two together, I think about information that Zane has come into that has upset him, right? And he's thinking about traveling to go see somebody, possibly Harry Styles. But it has here, no, not the right time. Notice we saw the message, I can't come to you now. And then this speaks about intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. So this lets me know that Zane is doing a lot of reminiscing about those intimate moments with him and Harry. Mm. A whole lot of reflecting. And I see that Earth sign. Um, I don't know the zodiac sign, okay? But on the bottom it's the Earth sign. I think about grounding or trying to bring balance to a situation. And I'm seeing a fire sign as well. Okay. I think about explosive emotions heated up And narcissist, someone is too full of themselves. That earth sign is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. That's the one trying to bring balance to a situation. And that fire sign is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But a lot of time I look for clues in my readings. All right, real quick, let me look at Harry energy. And as far as Zane, you know, thoughts about Taylor, Russell, the only thing I'm getting from that is he was taken back when it comes to that relationship. He didn't see that coming. He wasn't expecting that, okay? Just like Harry was taken back when Zane had hooked up with his child's mother. Sorry, what's her name? I forgot her name. But anyway, he had the little girl with his ex. Is it Gigi? I don't know. I forget, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna use this image right here. All I need is a picture. That's a nice picture of Harry. My spirit guides connect with Harry Styles. Spirit guides. What is the current energy surrounding Harry Styles? What's the current energy surrounding Harry Styles? Let me get focused. I didn't mean to say what's the current energy surrounding Harry Styles. What I meant to say is what's the current energies of no, not the current energy. What is Harry's thoughts concerning Zane? That's what I meant to say. Let me get focused. What are Harry Styles' thoughts concerning Zane? What are the current energies of Harry's thoughts about Zane? These two are a mess, and they both are full of pride. It's like it's like they're both waiting for the other to reach out, but they're not doing it. It has here, "I long for your kiss." This says, "If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently." So deep in the back of his thoughts, he do think about Zane. He do, I'm sure, reminisce as well. But this somebody is definitely reflecting on his times with somebody that he really cared about. Okay, if I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. But what I'm seeing, I don't know why these two won't just come out. Everybody else is coming out in Hollywood. I mean, to me, they need to just come on out. This love is crazy, but they so caught up in their image, and maybe they both are just very private. This love is crazy. I can't let go of you. I want to be different, and I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. It's like both of them. It's like both of them are saying the same thing. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. And see, they were younger at that time, also. So it's like allegedly Harry know that there were things about him that he should have handled better, okay, or should have treated Zane better, and Zane feel the same way about him. They both handled their relationship in a not good way, okay. Pretty much took advantage of each other, or should I say, they pretty much. It's a word I'm looking for. Give me a minute. They pretty much took each other for granted. I say that, okay. Didn't appreciate each other in the ways that matter, okay? Because the other felt some type of way about the other. I'm not going to ask anything about Taylor because that's going to be the next reading. Um, that would pretty much just be a Harry and Taylor reading, okay? I'm pretty much just trying to focus on Harry and Zane energy. Want to use another deck real quick? I'm going to use this, the Hidden Truth. What are Harry Styles' current thoughts concerning Zane? What are Harry's thoughts concerning Zane? What are Harry Styles? I thought something had flipped. Hold on. It was my fault, but I blame you. I think about somebody going in victim mode. You know, they're blaming you, but they're not looking at what they're doing. Okay, that's playing a part in the equation. It was my fault, but I blame you. Whatever this means, we need to let each other go, and that's what they did. They both went their separate ways. All right, I'm going to ask the question real quick. If Zane and Harry hooked up and they were face to face, what would Harry want Zane to know? If Harry hooked up with Zane face to face, what would he want him to know? If Harry hooked up with Zane face to face, what is it that he would want him to know? If Harry hooked up with Zane face to face, what is it he would want him to know? If Harry hooked up with Zane face to face, if he met up with him, ooh, I get that. What is it he would want him to know? Y'all see that? Allegedly, I'm not available. Is it that he's not available because he's seen Taylor? Who knows what this means? I'm not available. So I asked the question, if Harry met up with Zane, right? What is it he want him to know? I have here, I left when I saw you with someone. So who was Zane seeing? Was it his child's mother? What's her name? Gigi? Was Harry seeing Gigi back then? I left when I saw you with someone. So maybe Harry backed out from Zane when he saw that Zane was, getting involved with his daughter's mother. Finding out the truth crushed me. I wonder did Harry feel crushed when Zane um got involved with Gigi, and not only got involved with her, but had a child. I can't stop thinking about you. I want to be more than friends. But you know what, family, when I look back on it, maybe Zane really did not want to go there, because I feel like he was very conflicted due to his background, his religious background. We have to look at all of that. And he may not be ready to fully come out. Okay? Zayn may not be ready to fully come out. Like a lot of these celebrities, they pretty much in the closet. And this is the back. This is the back. Even though they speak to each other through their music, okay? This is the back. I bury myself in work to forget you. But you know what? From what I'm seeing here, if these two would actually meet up, okay, to resolve their conflict, their issues, I truly believe that they will hook right back up. It may not be out in the open, it may be in the closet, but I truly believe that they will hook back up. That's my intuitiveness as far as I'm picking up here. All right. It's a lot of misunderstanding and mixed feelings that's going on here. So anyway, I wanted to make this reading short, because it's not really too much that I can really say. You know, um, it does seem like Zane do want to reach out, but for whatever reason, he's not doing it. And for whatever reason, Harry is like, allegedly, I'm busy, or, I'm unavailable, whatever that means. And it can have a lot to do with Taylor, who he's presently with. But anyway, like I said, if they do it eventually hook up with each other, it'll be behind the scenes, okay? Because Zane is very private. He definitely gonna keep that under the radar, okay? But yeah. Is Zane bi? Yes, indeed. He's definitely bi. I don't think he's like gay, but he's definitely bi. Okay, and he has a strong attraction bond with Harry Styles. So it is what it is. It is what it is. If a woman hook up with Harry, she might well realize he is bisexual and he likes what he likes. Zane the same way. Now, will they ever hook up in the near future? Only time will tell. Let me ask that question real quick, okay? But I'm gonna look at Harry and I ask that question. Will Zane and Harry meet up in the near future? From this day, will these two meet up in the near future? Now I can't speak on future, but when I think about future, I think about within 3, 6, 9, 12 days, weeks, months. Okay? Possibly year, but if it is years, it'll be 3 years or less. Will Zane and Harry Styles meet up with each other in the near future? Less than 3 years. Will Zane and Harry Styles come together and meet up secretly in the near future, less than 3 years? This fell out. This is Mercury retrograde. Electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. So this what comes to me. If Harry wanted to meet up with Zane, or if Zane wanted to meet up with Harry, it will be something or some kind of issues will show up to where it would stop it or prolong it. If you know what I mean. This is about problems and disagreements. Some kind of problem or disagreement is going to show up that's going to try to block these two as far as coming together in some form of fashion, okay? It can be due to communication issues, okay? Electronic issues. It's a review everything. So I think about problems and disagreements. So Mercury retrograde will be playing a part as far as these two coming together. It's like it's always something. Even if they made plans to meet up, it's always gonna be something. Like somebody gonna try to block it. And the only person I can think about blocking it right now is Taylor, because Harry is with Taylor. Who knows who Zane can end up meeting? Meeting or dating. That person might want all of his attention. It's like it's always gonna be something that's gonna try to block it. Let me ask one more time. Will Harry and Zane meet up within 3 years? Will Harry and Zane reunite and meet up within 3 years? Will Harry and Zane meet up within 3 years? Reunite. It's not saying much. It's not saying much. It just says you will be traveling soon. And it says vacation. Bay is about a couple. Okay, but who? But who? I asked, will him and Harry will be meeting up in the near future? And I'm looking at 3 years or less. It says vacation. This is two couples that are hooking up, going on a trip together. So who knows? Now I am going to do a reading on Harry Styles and Taylor. So if this pop up, it could be about Taylor and Harry. Okay, but like I said, it could also be about him and Zayn. Going on a trip together, a secret trip, a retreat. To hook up and reconnect on the time with Taylor. And this is the back. It says intuition. It says the red flag you ignore now will come back to bite you later. So it's something about the red flags that Harry needs to really pay attention to. This lets me know about he's in denial about something, okay? Or he's not paying attention to something. It's something he's overlooking. I'm ask the question one more time. Will Harry and Zane meet up with each other and reunite less than 3 years? 3 years or less. Okay. Remember that Mercury retrograde? I told y'all. See, somebody's spying. Somebody's paying attention to what the other is doing. So they may not. Because it's always going to be something. It's going to be some kind of stumbling block. It has here, someone got their eye on you. You are doing your research. So I'm going to leave this reading with only time will tell, okay? Only time will tell. But the fact that I'm seeing this right here, this speaks volume. This speaks about problems and disagreements and delays. Problems, disagreements, and delays, okay? And somebody behind the scenes is watching, okay, is watching the other. So that's my reading on Harry Styles and Zayn, okay? But I don't know if it's Taylor that's watching Harry as far as how he's moving, who he's communicating with. So, she could sabotage it, or is Zayn talking to somebody that's watching him to see who he's communicating with so they can sabotage. But I'm seeing a lot of sabotage energy that's playing a part, okay, as far as keeping these two from connecting. but anything is possible, okay? But right now, I'm going to say if they are, they're very secretive about it, and so far, it's not showing up in my spread, okay? But that's just me. Things can change. Right now, the energy I'm getting is delays, okay? But anyway, thank you, Scooby Doo, for this reading request. I appreciate you. Thank you for the donation. And I won't be touching another reading on Harry. Let's give it at least, let's give it Scooby Doo. If you want another reading on Harry, give it at least 4 weeks, okay? My reading needs to play out. All I know is right now, I'm not seeing the energy of these two, but they are thinking about each other, okay? So Scooby Doo, give it at least 4 weeks now. If you want to come back, you want me to do another reading on Harry and Zane, okay? We need to let things play out. Because see what's gonna happen, my reading's gonna start repeating themselves. You don't want that. Things have to play out. So thank you, family, for watching. My next reading is going to be on Harry Styles, update energy reading on Harry Styles and Taylor Russell. Thank you for watching and much love. And bye for now.